back to Law and Crime, everybody. Now, one of the trials that we plan to cover and we're going to update you about is the trial of Tiffany Moss. This is out of Georgia. She is going to be representing herself, and she faces the possibility of the death penalty if convicted of the murder of her 10-year-old stepdaughter, Imani Moss. She and the victim's father are accused of starving this girl to death, then setting her body on fire and placing her in a garbage can. Really sick details, and we want to learn more. And we have a great thing lined up for you right now. Our very own Vincent Hill is joining us. And Vincent, tell me if I'm wrong, you're at the crime scene right now. Are you at where Imani lived?
That's right, Jesse. Just in front of me is the apartment where little Imani was living, and directly behind me is where investigators found her body on that fateful day many, many years ago. So I was in the courtroom earlier this morning, Jesse. We thought that they were about to start striking the jury. Unfortunately, one juror was about 45 minutes late. There were 4 jurors that actually were not responding to phone calls. So, of course, the state wanted to wait for those jurors to show up. They recessed until 1:30 this afternoon, where they will begin striking that jury at that time, Jesse.
Do we have an idea what the defense is going to be? Because one of the things that we've seen is that the victim's father may testify against Tiffany. So do we know what the defense strategy is going to be?
No, I've been asking that around in the courtroom. No one seems to know. Of course, we want to know who is Tiffany actually going to call as a witness. We suspect that her mother will be called as a witness. From what I understand from talking to the deputies inside the courtroom, her mother will be in the courtroom tomorrow. So maybe she will call her as a witness, maybe more on the lines of a character witness. We understand that she also filed this lawsuit against Child Protective Services here in the state of Georgia. So maybe she's going to use that as part of her defense to say, hey, listen, this was reported to you guys before. Now here we are. You guys didn't act on behalf of little Imani, and this is what we've come to. So, but that's the million-dollar question, Jesse. Not only what will the defense be, but again, a lot of people are confused and don't understand the fact that she's representing herself in this case.
Yeah, and how is she doing representing herself so far?
Yeah, she walked in, I've been in the courtroom since Friday, and every day she's walked in, dressed not in a jumpsuit. You can see her there on your screen, but, she's dressed in casual clothes. She comes in like she's an attorney. She has her notebooks. She has some law books with her. She isn't really communicating with the defense counsel that's seated behind her. The judge asked if she has any objections to any of the jurors. She's always said, no, Your Honor, I have no objection to this juror. So she really hasn't been consulting with that defense team that is still, required to be in the courtroom with her. So she's really essentially acting on her own behalf.
What a case this is going to be. Vincent, thanks so much for reporting back to us. And it looks like a beautiful weather out there, so enjoy it as much as you can before going back into the courtroom. Thanks so much, Vincent. We appreciate it.
All right, Jesse. Thank you.